YouTube. Hope you had a good morning. Hope you hugged and gave kisses to your loved ones, or even called them on the phone and contacted them, let them know how much you loved them. It's always something in life that leads you down that path to have to come back to reality that we're all mortal and we have an end period. I'd like to thank everybody that subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell. You'll be notified when I upload videos, and you can get your little taste of what the channel is about. I wanted to talk today about a thing called, or you being dismissive. I'm saying there's a lot that goes with being dismissive. And I actually wrote some things down because I couldn't really keep it in my head because I got so much going on and my brain is just, that's why I've been making videos. My brain is just hurting. So got a lot going on, got the podcast and everything ready to rock and roll. I'm an engineer, I'm everything. So, I'm doing it by myself on the groundwork, so it's pretty hard. But dismissive, I'm gonna read to you what it means. To be dismissive is to be indifferent and a little rude. Being dismissive is a sign of disrespect. If you're dismissive, you show little consideration for others. If a teacher laughs at a student's earnest answer to a question, that's dismissive. Saying someone is crazy and not listening is dismissive. Dismissive behavior can be a smirk that suggests irritation, or a furrowed brow to show confusion or dislike, or rolling of the eyes to convey disapproval, annoyance, or anger. It can be a hand gesture to brush you away, or someone turning their back to you. That's me reading it, so it's politically correct, so you understand where I'm about to go with it. You have to understand that there's certain things that you're not going to agree with people, and you're going to see it from two different sides of the spectrum. But it doesn't mean that you have to be dismissive to their idea or their ideology. Now, there's some things that are outright that you might not believe in, and you're just not going to accept for somebody just sitting there saying it in your face and rubbing it in your face, and that's understandable. That's a different type of way to look at something. When somebody's you wouldn't just let somebody just come up and punch you in the face without defending yourself. That's the way some people can be. So you're not really being dismissive to them when you're telling them to get out of your face or leave me alone or don't tell me that. That's an extreme point to where some things you could be dismissive towards. But when there's just people talking and you just roll your eyes, or you show the shoulders shrug down, you're being dismissive to them. And it's not me just saying that it's just I'm trying to put you on because I'm great at it, because I have a lot of dismissive characteristics, and me studying it as of late, I've seen a lot that I have, and I'm trying to correct those. Because that's what it is. You're supposed to learn, apply the knowledge, and then it should turn into wisdom because you'll know how to use it in certain situations. But you just have to really just understand that a lot of things that you do are dismissive towards your significant other, even your children, your parents, or even towards yourself. You could be dismissive towards yourself. You could be dismissive towards yourself. So what I'm saying is just give people a certain chance. Don't be dismissive unless it's an extreme extent where you have to go and be dismissive towards their actions that they're doing towards you. But you just should always do and show empathy to people. But because you never know, man. I told you we're born and then we go away. You know what I'm saying? The only way that you could get away from death is not be born. So everybody knows that you have a moral obligation to this world and to society in general. That's why my niche and my podcast is it's called The Weekly Scheme, but it's called The Grand Scheme of Things. Everybody might have something that's small and doing it, but it all comes out into the grand scheme of things. And you being that little microcosm doesn't take away from the whole. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just be out here like, oh, it's all about me, self-centered. You can't be like that. So, but basically, you just have to stop dismissive behavior and treat people right and do the different things that you're supposed to do, and learn, want to learn what dismissive behaviors are, if you have those characteristics, and how you can correct them. Because once you do that and you start to correct them, then you'll start to see your behavior change. And it's not just dismissive behavior that people do. There's a lot of things. You got integrity. People think they know what a definition of something is, and you really don't know until you look it up. You have to look it up. Study the words that are in the definition. Because once you study the words in the definition, you can no longer say you don't understand. You just don't go in your brain and just start making up stuff. That's what most people do. You go in your brain, you make up what you think it is instead of really understanding what it is. Because once you know, you're held accountable for what you know. And that's the thing that I'm real dismissive with myself about. Sometimes I wish I just didn't gain any knowledge because I'm being held accountable for what I know and how I treat people. And when I know I'm not treating somebody right and I'm being dismissive towards them, it makes me feel like shit. And excuse my language, but that's how it makes me feel. Then I start to get down. Then I start to get depressed. Then I got to go through the whole process again to get myself back up to where I was and to start to learn more. Because it's really sad if you think about how our learning is. Like, we're supposed to be the greatest nation, but this learning here is terrible. They're basically, if you look at your schooling that our children are in, is nothing to help them. It's only just making slaves to go to somewhere else and serve somebody else and their idea. And that's what it is. And that's all I basically came on here to say, is that, you know, just try to look up dismissive and see what dismissive behaviors you do have and try to correct them. And that's all. Have a great day. Hug your loved ones. Kiss them. Say you love them. Don't walk away from nothing mad. And then I did something this weekend where I walked away mad, and then this came and it had to reconnect me again. Just try to always come back to where you were. It was a good point, and then grow from there. You know, so if you didn't subscribe, hit the like button, you know, the notification, so you can get the video when I upload it, you know, and just give me good points. If you don't like something that I do, just say you don't like it, and then put it in the comment. We'll correct it. We'll make it better. But the channel is to try to teach knowledge and get it out there and have people treat people better. That's all I want, is just the people to treat people better, and even for me to get critiqued and treat people better. You know what? But have a good day. It's all love. Love is love.